I had a few questions on my Instagram yesterday, some of which deserve kind of slightly longer answers because the answers are quite nuanced. So I just wanted to address a couple of them really. The first one was, why did I go on the show? I'd been in quite a long-term relationship up until I was early 30s, and it made me realise a lot of stuff about myself, and the last few years have really been spent exploring that, like a lot of my flaws, I guess, and the things that I'm not particularly proud of. Did a lot of therapy, a lot of inward looking self-development stuff, and was finally at the point where I was pretty happy and comfortable with who I was and what I could bring to a relationship. So it was amazing timing because I'd sort of really felt that I was in a place where I could finally look for someone and have a serious relationship. And then I got the phone call, so it was weirdly serendipitous. I'd also had some big changes in my work life, which meant I could have a bit more flexibility, I suppose. So yeah, all in all, all the elements just kind of teed up for me at the right time. Second question was about my relationship with the other boys on the show. I was really lucky. I mean, you guys would have seen by now that I'm quite a sensitive person, and I met like two of the boys in particular, Benny, who is genuinely like one of my best friends and will be a friend forever. We were like each other's support network, comfort blankets, and he made me realise a lot about what I was looking for. And we'd have like daily catch-ups to talk about our feelings and get really deep. So he was an amazing person for me on that show. But I think overall, like all of the sort of main cast, the lads were all brilliant. They were all very sensitive and really understood what they wanted from it. Some of the extended lads, it was quite an intense experience at times. Being in an environment with 14 other boys, it was like being back at school, and there was quite a lot of like playground tactics, I guess. And some of the more alpha guys would sort of come out of these dates pretty early, being like, I found my girl, she's the right one for me. It was quite intimidating. But I think certainly for me and Ben, we tried to keep our cards close to our chest and make sure that we were focusing on our relationships rather than telling everyone else about how well we were doing with the girls. The third question was about how I picked between Maria and Tasha, and that's really hard. You're never going to be in an environment where you're forced to choose between two people. It's very difficult because you have to respect their feelings. Honestly, like, it's very hard to describe. I couldn't put my finger on it. I just got a certain vibe or a connection from Maria. I don't think that Maria and I, if you were to look at us on paper, you'd say that we were matched at all, but there is this intangible thing when you meet someone like that where, perhaps your lifestyles don't match up, but you just have a feeling, it was the right feeling about that person. So yeah, I was very lucky that I had that connection with Maria, and obviously that incredibly strong connection with Tasha as well.